Hey guys, it's your boy Killer Kill 360 back with another video. And today I'm doing what if Ryuko was in One Piece. So I hope y'all guys enjoy the what if, and before we get into it, just wanna say thank you to all of y'all for getting me to 431 subscribers. I appreciate all of y'all. And yeah, drop some what ifs y'all wanna see in the chat, and I might consider doing them. But other than that, let's get into the story. So the story starts off like this. Ryoko is traveling out to become a Marine. And short story short, she ends up getting a job. And we cut over to Son Goku. As Ryoko walks through the door, as he said, "Oh, Miss Ryoko, welcome to the Marine Fleet." You know, as she's like, "I'm honored. I hope to do service very well," as says Ryoko. And he's like, "Hopefully you're perfect for this job, actually. You surpassed everyone in your bracket with flying colors, which is great. We need someone like you with us." As she has a big smile on her face. As she's like, "So, when can I get to work, you know?" "Oh, speaking of that," says Gart, "well, there's a mission where we need to help out these people that are in a bad situation. They just recently got struck by a hurricane, and they need help getting all the rubble and destruction out." As she's like, "Alright, I can do that." As her and Aokiji leave the the office, Aokiji is around same age as Ryoko. They're both 17, you know. As Ryoko asks, "How long you been doing this?" "Well, I've been doing this for a year and some change," says Aokiji. As she's like, "Oh wow, so you're kind of a rookie as well." Somewhat, but I know how it works around here," says Aokiji. As she nods her head. "Okay, well, let's go help these people. It looks like they need it, you know." As they get to where the people need, help. As Aokiji gets rid of the debris and all of that, and Ryoko picks it up as well, and they destroy it, you know. As Ryoko's like, "Well, that was easy." Well, they celebrate after that, as Aokiji builds an ice sculpture and all of that for the kids, shape of a, a raven. As Ryoko's like, "Interesting animal choice." I just like ravens," says Aokiji. As he leaves and Ryoko leaves, and she says bye to the kids. But we're gonna cut around 30 years into the future, as Ryoko is fed up with this. She has enough. After all these years, "I didn't think it would come to this," says Ryoko. Um, as time skip, where we cut to where Ryoko's in the office in front of the Celestial Dragons. And the Celestial Dragons, aka Doflamingo, asks her to go assassinate these innocent people. As Ryoko is like, don't want to do it, but she can't really say no at the same time. As Aokiji just gives her that look, like, just go along with it. As they head out, right? And Aokiji's like, "Hey, yo, I take the blame if you want to get out of here. I know you don't like this type of job, Ryoko." And she's like, "Yeah, I really don't. It's terrible. I wanted to help people, not kill people," says Ryoko. As she's crying, he put his hands on her shoulder. "Well, there's one of them that survived, but but I let her get away. I don't think all of them need to be eliminated." As Ryoko kind of agrees, as Ryoko vows vengeance for these people that got caught up in this bullshit. Well, you know, Ryoko, you know them weapons that you have, the government will come after you. She's like, yeah, I know, PG. But I'm gonna try my best to not let them know you're still alive, okay? As Aokiji and Ryoko hug each other and they say they final farewells. As Ryoko is out and she is reflecting on her life's choices. There's some things I wish I could have had done only if I had the opportunity to. I will atone for my sins after everything is done, says Ryoko. As we cut to, as we see a boy with a straw hat and a man with 3 swords and a ginger head, says Ryoko, huh, I think that's Garp boy, grandson. As Ryoko jumps down and as, you know, she's starting to analyze Luffy, see how he operates. As Luffy gets real cold towards Buggy, he said, if I ever see you again, it will be hell to pay. Get the fuck out of here, says Luffy. As Ryoko's like, whoa, he's intense. This is not the stories that I hear from Garp. He's more lighthearted. I wonder what happened, says Ryoko. As Buggy gets the hell out of here. As Luffy turns around and he happens to see Ryoko, Zoro, and Nami are shocked. They're like, no way. A marine like you is here. And she's like, relax. I'm an ex-marine. Well, she keeps that at the back of her head. She just tells them that. As they kind of relax afterwards, and Luffy's like, hey, what's somebody like you doing on this side? Well, honestly, I'm thinking about joining the crew. I just don't know yet, says Ryoko. Luffy's like, well, you're welcome to join mine, but I have a sneaking suspicion you want to test my loyalty first. As she raises her eyebrows, she's like, huh, how perceptive are you? Well, I know exactly who you are, Luffy. You're Garp's grandson, aren't you, right? And he's like, how you know that? Well, he talks about you all the time. She laughs, and he kind of laughs too. Oh, is that so? Gramps, huh? Well, we have friends of Gramps. You can join my crew. But you don't have to immediately. You know, you can just test the waters if you want. As she's like, certainly, you know. As, you know, she gets on Luffy's boat. She's like, wait, this is your boat right here? He's like, yeah. Okay. As Ryoko sits over in the back deck. As Zoro walks up to Luffy's like, you sure about this, man? Trust me, if she wanted to take us out, she could have been took us out. She's extremely strong. I can feel her energy. First Luffy. As Zoro's like, well, you're right about that. As Nami, she's, you know, observing Ryoko, like, from a distance, you know. She's kind of like, damn, can't steal their treasure if she's here. As Ryoko is laying down, as she can see the future for 1 whole hour. Her future sight is that advanced. As she's like, so that's what Nami's trying to do. Well, I'm gonna act like I'm not paying attention, says Ryoko. As Nami is waiting for everybody. As Nami is just buying her time. As we cut to the next day. And Luffy and the gang are near this island that's currently is being under attack, but they don't know that yet until they land on it. As they get there, they're like, what the hell is going on? Well, this is all this carnage. What the hell, says Luffy, right? As Ryoko kind of getting pissed off about this, she's like, everywhere I go is destruction, everywhere. As they all split up, and Luffy is just walking around, and he sees this man with a metal arm dragging a female around the whole area. As Luffy screams at him, "Let her go now!" "Who the hell are you?" "A monkey D. Luffy," says Luffy. As Kid is like, "Well, shut up!" As they start fighting each other. As Kid throws the baby 5 towards Luffy. As Luffy catches her, and Nami happens to walk beside him, and he's like, "Nami, please get her out of here while I beat this guy into submission and teach him a lesson." As she nods. So we got another big shot in here, thinking he's tough, says Kid. As Luffy is not even talking, he just straight decks Kid in his mouth, shattering his jaw. "Mister, I can't even talk." As Kid cracks his jaw back into place. And he's like, not bad. As Kid and Luffy are just clashing, going crazy. Absolute destruction everywhere, as Ryuko is observing the fight. Not bad for a Garp's grandson. No wonder the bloodline is so strong. I estimate this guy, he's definitely around the Grand Line level of strength. And Luffy is holding his own against him. Well done, she says in her head. Well, I think I'm gonna teach him hockey after this. As she gets a big smile on her face. As she looks to the left and she sees Zoro fighting Killer. Zoro and Sanji is fighting Killer. As she's like, not bad. He has a good choice. Like, he's good at picking good people for this type of deal. As Nami's kind of sitting next to Ryuko. As she's like, "Well, what are you gonna do?" She's like, "I'm not fighting those monsters. Are you crazy?" As Ryuko laughs, she's like, "Oh, yeah. You better stop worrying about being pretty and do something," says Ryuko. As she gets cold towards Nami. Nami's like, "Whoa." Well, anyway, let me end this fight real quick. As soon as she gets up, Luffy and Kid just KO each other. And Killer sees the fact that Kid got knocked out, and he blitzes over to Kid and he gets him out of there. He said, "Next time we meet you, you will die." She's like, "Well, I guess I didn't have to do nothing." As Ryuko jumps down the building and kicks like Luffy in his ribs. "Are you alive? Are you dead or alive?" Luffy's like, "I'm alive, stop kicking me." I thought so. Let me go check your friends over there. As Ryuko walks over to Sanji and Zoro, as they got pretty wrecked. As Sanji and Zoro gets up. "Damn, we got our asses kicked." As Luffy, Zoro, Sanji dusts themselves off, as Usopp is like, "Well, good thing I didn't have to fight nobody." As they send a murderous look at him. He's like, "Ah." As Sanji and Zoro just like get up and Luffy gets up. Anyway, is that lady okay? As Nami's like, yeah, she's fine. Matter of fact, she's up now. As Luffy is like, let me go talk to her. As he walks over to Baby 5 and is like, "My name is Luffy. What is yours?" My name is Baby 5, says, Baby 5. As Luffy's like, "Oh, what a nice name." And he asks her, "What exactly happened here?" "Well, those pirates just showed up and just started attacking everyone for no reason." As Luffy gets kind of pissed by this. "I hate pirates that just attack and kill for no reason, just because they can." As Nami is looking at Luffy like, "Whoa, he's way different from other pirates. He's actually a good spirit, you know?" As Ryuko says the same thing. That's one thing he read about Luffy. "I can't stand pirates like that. It's not fair. They pick on people that can't fight back. As Luffy's like, well, how exactly did you get involved? Did you try to fight them on your own? Well, I was the only one that could fight on my island. My people are not really that strong. And all the warriors that was here, they went out to sea to get food. And Luffy's like, that explains everything. So, he caught you when I was vulnerable, right? And she's like, yeah, um, that's exactly what happened. But, thank you for, getting rid of him. As Luffy's like, no problem. As he put his hat back on his head. As Baby Fob is kind of intrigued by Luffy, and she asks, "Are you pirates yourselves?" Yeah. As Luffy says, "I'm a pirate that seeks freedom. I don't want to be held by no laws or anything like that." So that shit honestly is lame. As Baby Fob's eyes were wide and open at his statement, he's a man that chases freedom. As she asks, "If you don't mind, Luffy, can I please join your crew?" As he says, "I don't mind, you can join my crew." As everybody's like, well, welcome to the crew. As she's happy, because Luffy, he don't really mind. He chases freedom, so she wants to come along, she could come along. So they head out, and Luffy's like, well, I got a new crewmate. As next morning, we cut to Ryuko waking everybody up. She's like, wake up, everybody wake up. As everybody's like, what's all this racket? As Ryuko gets serious, wake up. And they all woke up. And they're like, okay, what's going on? I'm going to teach y'all something called hockey. As Zoro's eyes shot open, like, wait, I heard of that before. And Sanji says the same thing. Well, Sanji, he was kind of using the hockey without you even noticing, as he nods his head. Well, let me teach y'all the basics. Stage 1, armament hockey. Stage 2, observation hockey. But unlike when y'all get y'all observation, mine's I can see it 1 hour into the whole future, says Ryuko. As Nami is like, well, and she's wondering, can she do that when she's asleep? As Ryuko says in stage 3, not a lot of people have it though, and it's called Conqueror's Hockey. As she activates it, as Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, and Nami, and Usopp and Baby Five as well, fall on their knees. They don't pass out, but they fall on their knees. They're like, what is this? That's one that can force their will on somebody else. We call that Conqueror's Hockey. As Ryuko releases the hockey. But for now on, I want y'all to get stage 2, observation hockey. Y'all really don't need armament hockey, not just yet. Y'all need to refine y'all skills, says Ryuko. As she's like, well, for 1 week, y'all gonna walk around this whole ship blindfolded. And don't take it off. If you do, you get an armament hockey knuckle sandwich, says Ryuko. As they don't want none of that, so they do what she says. But guys, I'm gonna end it off right here. I hope y'all guys enjoy and look forward to part 2. And I'm gonna have fun with this one. And yeah, hope y'all enjoy. It's your boy Killer Kill signing off. Peace.
This K comes to my nursery. Ask Mr. Fatburn if I won't flip and turn dark. Raise up the 40 on a virgin bark. Put your bodies in half, leave 2 hard bars in a pair like no one's ark. Come on, I bet you beat my sis, I ain't never been a mook. The only time Paul Benny ever got ripped is when you watch Big Cook and Lil Cook. I'll be like, hey, what a wonderful day to spray AKs like Fizz Lemonade. Put bodies in bags and carry the way. Horror time, this child don't play, I'll be here all day. I'm gonna splash this shoot cause I know who's wetter. Comments online gonna hashtag Georges.
better.
So huff and puff won't blow my house down. My spit roast blocks and circle background. Skirt these hogs like bombers in town. Grr, 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 how the dino 2 sound. Blur, blur, blur when I duck a man